Alright, let's continue with our piece. Now this knife is probably, or sword, you can use it for both. It's probably around 15 inches long, so you can see it's a pretty massive piece as far as carving is concerned. But that's no problem really. I mean, it's okay. Now of course this area in here kind of comes up a little bit, as you see in this area. This comes up just a little bit as a handle to hold the knife. Actually, this is patterned from a Bowie knife, is what it is. But a Bowie knife there's a lot of different forms of Bowie knives, you know. But this is the popular form that a lot of people liked. Actually, if I'm from Texas, so when you go to the Alamo, I'm sure many of you have been to Alamo, but if you ever go to the Alamo and see the actual Bowie knife, folks, it does not look like the Bowie knives of the day. Actually, it looks like an old kitchen knife almost. It's you know, I mean, I love the authenticity of it, but it just looks like basically an old kitchen knife. It's not a now I think they made a better one later on, in other words, but I mean, it was just an old big knife is what it was. You want to be careful on the this area in here as you bring it down, because of course it's very thin. Well, not real thin, but it's thin enough. We want it as a toy. We don't want to get it too thin now, okay? Because if we do, then it's going to break easily and the child can't really. But this is kind of maybe a little trophy knife that we can kind of make the others out of plywood, you know, that basically that's basically, like I said, the handle is just a matter of shaping it. In other words, it's not a lot of intricate things to the handle. Just shaping it and then go. Thing here, just sort of rounding off. Like I said, anytime you get to an edge like this, you want to be real careful. Don't want to get too aggressive. Just kind of move this blade up like this. Just kind of go from side to side as you work this out. Just kind of look at your piece. Just sort of look at it. I'm going to bring this up, thin this off just a little bit more in here. There we go. Okay, so like that. All right. Clean this off a little bit in here. Like I said, we're not going to thin that guard up too much, because remember, this they use these to play with. And if you thin them up too much, as the original, actually the original knife, then they're not able to play with them because they'll break right off the bat. So a lot of times it would be sort of a decorative design, but you have to realize it also has to be a toy. And that, so we would just sort of round off, kind of bring these together just a little bit, just a line in there, and round them off. Okay, my time is about up again. Kind of bring those like that. See how you kind of bring them just kind of, there we go, like that. Thin them up some, get them shaped, in other words. Okay.